Hey people, Allmaster here. 2 days ago on the New Year Fate Project stream, we got a lot of information about what's coming next to Elshio. There is too much information from that stream to unpack in only one video, so today I will just focus on one topic alone. The upcoming Fate Samurai Remnant Collab event we're gonna have on mid-January. More specifically, I will be talking about the servants we could possibly get for the collab. This video will obviously contain spoilers for the true names / identities of the Samurai Remnant cast. So if for some reason you care about that sensitive information, click off the video and go experience Samurai Remnant by yourself. By the way, by the time I'm recording this video, Samurai Remnant is 25% off on Steam. So now is a perfect time to cop the game if you can afford it. Normally, in collab events, we get one new gacha 5-star, one new gacha 4-star, and one 4-star free welfare servant. And out of the 7 masters and 16 servants on the Samurai Remnant cast, only 5 or 6 are in the game. This number changes depending if you count the Samurai Remnant Musashi as a different servant from the Musashis we already have in FGO. So now I will just tell you which FSR characters I think will be most likely added to FGO and which rarity I think they will be. After Takeru being released as the New Year servant, there is only one other character from FSR that in my opinion will make sense to be a 5-star. And that is Ushi Gozen. We pretty much are guaranteed to get Ushi Gozen in FGO at some point of the year, since you can clearly see her sword and head on the 2024 servant silhouettes. I personally think that introducing her as the 5-star of this collab event will be the best way to implement her in the game. But if she somehow ends up being postponed for other events later in the year, or perhaps Order Call 2, the other SSR candidates for me will be either Shane Alter Lancer, Musashi Berserker, or Boss, who is basically Gilgamesh Ruler. All these servants are already well established in the Fate franchise and will be guaranteed to generate a shit ton of hype for FGO and money for Lasagna if one of them is released as a 5-star. So, although I'm not the biggest fan of this idea, it would make a lot of sense to release one of them as the collab SSR. Another favorite character from Samurai Remnant is Tamamo Aria, but due to her lack of combat ability and addiction to eating glue, I don't think she will make the cut as an SSR. But I think she will be a perfect candidate for the collab's welfare. Aria didn't show her noble phantasm in Samurai Remnant, so it will be really interesting to see what they do to her if she is added to FGO. She will most likely be an amazing support servant, but I'm not sure if she will be the quick savior everyone expects her to be. The other FSR characters that have potential to be the collab's welfare in my opinion are Samson and Miyamoto Iori. Samson is the first rogue servant you encounter in Samurai Remnant, and overall, he's a really cool historical figure that got nerfed with Madness Enhancement. This is the least likely character to be added to FGO in this list, but that won't stop me from coping on this video, so yeah. And lastly we have Miyamoto Iori, who is the only master from Fate Samurai Remnant who actually has a chance to make it as a servant in FGO for this collab. I don't really have much to comment about him other than I think it will be really funny to see him interact with Saber after what happened on the bad ending of FSR, and also I think him meeting the Savior of France on Chaldea will be really cool too. Lastly, for the Gacha SR spot of this event, I think there's only 2 options left. We either get Tomoe's husband as a Saber or So Yu as an archer. Both of them are prominent Asian historical figures that are portrayed as cool ikemen on the Fate franchise. I would personally prefer Kiso from these 2 since I want him to reunite with his wife Tomoe Gozen, but still, I feel these 2 has pretty much the same odds to be the 4-star of this event. As far as the other characters from the Samurai Remnant cast, I think they will be featured as NPCs on a best case scenario, and on a worst case scenario they will be completely wiped from the collab event, unfortunately. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news for the 7 Koga Saburo and Hieda no Are fans, but unfortunately it won't happen, guys. It won't. The only way that I see one of those 2 being added to FGO before any of the other servants I mentioned on this list is if we get a limited 1-star or 3-star instead of a 4-star welfare. Highly unlikely to happen. But that being said, having low odds never really meant much for us FGO players. Anyways guys, these were all my predictions for the upcoming Samurai Remnant collab. Let me know yours in the comment section. Remember to like the video and subscribe to support the channel, and best wishes and good luck for this 2024. It's been your boy Muscle. Until next time, bye bye!